Hey everybody, I'm out of breath. I have a long list of palettes that I need to review, and yeah, we're just gonna get into it. Today's review is going to be BlackMoon Cosmetics. So I had gotten this a while back. As you could tell, it's been quite used, and it is the Orb of Light. So this is the eyeshadow palette from BlackMoon Cosmetics. It's the Orb of Light, and it's all matte, neutral shades. Then they came out with Black Metal. I always have an issue opening this thing. So it is a shimmer. This packaging is a little bit different. I'll talk about that in a little bit, but here is the Black Metal Volume 1 palette. As you can see, they are all shimmers, so I'm excited to use these. I kind of want to use a black base throughout this, but I'm going to do two different eye looks, and I will use this as my base colors, so I'm excited. So let's talk about the packaging. Is, as you can see, a half circle or half moon. This one is called Full Moon Palette. I guess when you open it up, it makes a moon, but it has a mirror here. And it has, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 shades. A giant one in the middle. So I'm going to say I'm a little bit excited to have an entire pan. It's not vanilla matte like I always like, but it is a nice color to block out the eyes. My eyes have been way better now, so I think I'm excited to use this to block out my eyes, but however, I'm not going to do it for this look since I'm going to be using a black cream base. I don't want to distort that. So I have to say, this is going to be more or less a review on the Black Metal palette, just because I have heavily used this. You could tell I've already used this quite a bit, and I absolutely love it. It is great to pick up. It's beautiful. So the shades on the back, it shows you all the shades. And this is more or less like a matte finish, but it has like a little holographic writing. As you can see, I've used it quite often, so that's why the writing is a little distorted. But I wanted to wait till the Black Metal came out so that I can use them together. So now let's talk about the Black Metal packaging. It's shinier. It's harder to open, at least mine is. Same structure, 8 shades, but these are all shimmers. And then the shades will be on the back as well. So you have a good variety. I feel like these are going to be quite beautiful. So I'm going to swatch the matte for you, and then I'll swatch the Black Metal one, and then I will, in the matte shades, I'm going to swatch each one. Start with the 4. These are pretty creamy. So this, ooh, and I don't remember the shades. So the first shade, and I have to, it's kind of like the Kat Von D, where it had the colors in the back, so you have to kind of reverse it or line it up. Yeah, so I'm going to be reading opposite of what I picked up. It's so weird. Okay, so this is New, which is that beautiful, I mean, you can barely see it on my skin, but it's a matte shade. Kind of like a vanilla, but more of a banana powder color. So this one is Strawberry, which is a matte pale pink. You could barely see it on my skin. Next is Cold, which is a matte warm gray. Next is Worm, which is my favorite color, which is a nice mustard color. Probably should have gotten a makeup wipe. I'm making a mess here. Next shades. Sorry if I'm like out of breath right now. I'm just super, like, I was running around trying to get ready. Alright, so then you have Harvest, which is a nice beautiful matte orange. Blood, which is almost like a rust orange. Wolf, which is a matte cool brown. And then Black, which of course is black. So there is the Orbit of Light matte palette from BlackMoon Cosmetics. Next is the Black Metal palette, so I'm going to do it same way. So I'm going to start with, of course, the big shade, work from left to right. So let's see. The first shade is called Abracadabra, which is a beautiful iridescent white pink. That is gorgeous. I'm going to use that as a highlight today. Castle, which is kind of like a moss gray green. Yeah, it's more or less like a gray green. Armageddon, which is a rusty brown metallic. Sorrow, which is more or less like a bluish, grayish green. And these have reflect in it, so it's like very multi-dimensional color in there. All right, last four. These ones I'm excited about. These were the colors that stood out to me the most. Next is Immortal, which is a beautiful purple. What does it have? Like an iridescent... It's hard to tell. More or less blue on camera. And then there's Myth, which is a blue, like a sapphire blue. Oh, that's so pretty. And then Eternal, which is a red burgundy. These swatch amazingly. We'll see how they perform though. And then Emperor, which is a gray, kind of like a gunmetal. So there is the black metal palette. Oh my gosh, these are really pretty. I'm so excited. It looks like I probably won't need a black base to just kind of map them out. I might just couple the palette together, see what I do, but I'm going to do 2 different colors on each eye. All right, so let's... here is the completed look. Honestly, I don't find it like, it's very beautiful, but I don't find it unique. So I have a lot of eyeshadow palettes that have these kinds of metallics. I thought they would be more or less like almost iridescent. I don't know, but of course I love my tried and true. This is my favorite neutral palette, the Orb of Light. I absolutely love it. But the black metal, I did find it hard to build the purple on my lower lash line right here. Now you can see it. I had to add more, but I felt like upon first, it's a little hard to do with a brush. I think these are more or less those ones that work well with the fingers. I have like fake nails on, so I can't really build it to where I want it. I did find that the green right here, you can see it, that went on really nice with the brush. So did the blue. I mean, it's a little bit more subtle than I thought it would be. The red and the brown are very similar. So I have the red on my top lid and then the brown on my lower lash line. So I'm like, I found that they are similar, but not quite. I decided to put the olive green into my inner corner to kind of stay with the warmer tones, but there's only like 2 warm tones in here. I mean, the purple, I guess you can count as a little bit warm. But on the skin, on my skin, it looks cool. So, and I love, look at that highlight. I love this. So that is Abracadabra. You could see it's a little, like it's gritty. It's more of like a sparkly highlight. So I can see myself using this as for inner corner and the highlight for my cheekbones because it's kind of like the black Kat Von D Metal Crush highlights. Those ones I absolutely love. Some people hate them. I love them because I love a glittery highlight. I don't know why, I just do. But I did find that this palette might work best with a black base, even though I was like, you know what, I'm just going to skip the black base because they swatched very beautifully. But I imagine that with the finger, it's going to be a little bit better. So say you have like, let's try it out. So my basket case liner, I use this constantly. And then we'll take the purple, since that was more troublesome, and we'll put it on top. So if you press it on top, see, yeah, with your finger, and you have a black base, do you see how intense that is? Let's try Abracadabra, since that is more or less a very gritty shimmer shade. This review is more or less, or first impressions is more or less about the black metal, because I've already tried the Orb of Light, and I absolutely love it. So with a black base, it does intensify way more. So if you use a black cream base, then I feel like you're going to get more or less a better outcome. So if you're interested in the black metal palette, if you have the Moon Dust, you're going to get more glitter. With this is going to be kind of similar, but these are more metallics than glitter, except for this one. This one's going to be your glitter. So, do I like it? I do. I think I need to give it another go. The look came out really nicely. I just feel like they were not as bright as I thought they would be. Is that, I don't know. Am I being crazy? Because I know everyone tells me, oh wow, your eyes are intense, and I'm like, it's not intense enough. So I guess I nitpick a lot about the intensity. My question, okay, so here's the question. Would you purchase it? Tell me in the comments on how it performed. Of course, this is a first impression, so it's not necessarily the end-all be-all, but I definitely, I'm good with purchasing it. It's just I have a little bit of a love. I don't know. I think it's going to need another video to really make a final decision on it. I hate that because I always like to feel like, oh, I'm in love with it. Absolutely in love with it. Because when I tried, and you'll see my video of the Alyssa Edwards, you know, you'll see my reaction. Like, this palette has it. It really does. It has a beautiful, beautiful, I don't know, I have colors like this, so that's why I'm like not super impressed, but honestly, it's very unique. They're very travel friendly, I feel. They go together really well, so definitely I do, if you're looking for something more or less on the, I don't want to say that, I don't know why I'm lost for words. If you're looking for more or less like a beautiful enhancer palette, then yes, I'd say get this. If you're looking for more or less a typical everyday use palette, this might not be it because it's just straight shimmers. Of course, that's why they do this, so that you can get both. The Orb of Light is my all-time favorite neutral palette. Of course, it doesn't have any shimmers in it, but I love using it for everyday looks. I love using it to kind of enhance some of my other palettes, like the Violet Voss Rainbow palette. Like, I use it with this so that I can intensify the colors. So, here's my rating on it. I give it, and I think I'm kind of going back and forth whether I want to do letters or numbers. So, I think I'm going to give this 4 stars. So it being really beautiful, it performing very well. I wish they were just a smidge more intense, glittery. I guess I just imagine it to be more glittery, but because they have lip colors that are very multifaceted, glittery, multi-dimensional, and I really wanted this to be that. I'm wondering, because this is volume 1, are they going to make another one that's going to be more glittery? Kind of like the Moon Dust palette. My Moon Dust palette is my all-time favorite palette to just pop on the eye and go, because it's pure, beautiful glitter. Some people don't like that. I like that. So it's based on preference, I guess. I give it 4 stars for myself because I really wanted more glitter. I know these are more or less metallics, but I wanted a little bit more glitter, just like the highlight. That's what I wanted, it to be like the highlight. So anyways, thank you guys for watching my video. I hope this made sense to you. I'm sorry I'm all over the place. I'm trying to get ready for work and get out the door. So there's going to be a lot of videos that I'm putting up, so please bear with me as I'm trying to edit them and work full-time and take care of my kids during the summer. So it's really, really, Mama's tired. So, oh, and if you're wondering what's on my lips, I'm wearing the new, it's called Natural Born Leader matte lipstick from MAC. So it's beautiful. It's very, I love the matte formula, so it's feels like it goes with the look. So and then I did use their bronzer, which is the smoothest, most beautiful bronzer in the whole wide world. It's got a marble finish to it. Oh, I only got 2 pieces from the collection, but it's a beautiful bronzer. I've been looking for a really good matte bronzer, and this one's called Canyon Dreamin'. Really pretty. So it's next to nothing bronzing powder, but it's from their new collection, like a marbleized collection. So if you have a MAC store nearby, check it out. It's a very pretty collection. So anyways, thank you guys so much for watching my video. I hope this video helped you kind of more or less see what the Black Metal palette is all about and the Orb of Light. Absolutely love the Orb of Light. Black Metal I still need to play with just a little bit more. So thank you guys for so much for watching. I'm sorry I'm all over the place. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye!